All right, guys. Listen, I mean, it's been what, 8 months since we've had like any decent maps, and we've been blessed with two solid maps. Shoot House, which Jason and I did a full walkthrough on, even though it's a bugged map and broken. Hopefully by the time this one comes out, it's fixed. But yeah, so go check that one out. But this one, someone asked me on stream, because we streamed this one the other day when we finished Shoot House, what's your favorite zombies map? I'm going to be honest with you, this might be it. Mainly, usually I forget all the maps, but I mean, this one, this is an amazing concept to me. So everyone's calling this one Horizon Drock 2, and rightfully so. It's literally the backside of whatever the original map was. The Easter egg is phenomenal. I'm gonna say that right now. It's basically like an abridged version of the main Easter egg from the actual Treyarch Easter egg. So the beauty about this is that because it's fun, you can do everything in one round for the most part. There's a couple caveats to that. So this is what I'm gonna recommend. This map is massive, right? We're gonna open everything first. Hopefully by like round 10, we have everything opened, and then we'll give you like a full guide on where to go, do all that stuff. Now, the guide that we are going to use and what we used when we did the live stream is, I think I'm going to try and pronounce this right, Nanikos. I think it's Nanikos. He did the full text guide, unbelievable guide. It's perfect, thank God. But we're just going to do the video walkthrough for you. So we will see you guys when we've opened up all the doors, and then we will take you from here. So as I said, we're not going to touch any Easter egg stuff. The first gun I recommend is you're going to want the S-Cargo. The S-Cargo is an amazing like mini machine gun, if you will. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's essentially a machine pistol, but with a drum mag. So this door you can actually keep closed. This is the one right next to the gate, next to the Wonder Sphere. You can keep this one closed. There's really no reason to go over there from what I can think of. We'll work for shield parts, but honestly, I don't think you guys will need the shield. Maybe for the last part, but I don't think it'll be much of a struggle. If we see them, we'll pick them up. I don't know all the locations. Again, this map is so big, I don't really want to hunt for it, but as you're going through the map, just make sure you grab them if you see them. Again, I would not say that they're a necessity, or it's a necessity, so I wouldn't even bother. So here is our first dragon. So the first step of the Easter egg is you're going to want to unlock the bow. I would just do the dragons while you're on the way. So yeah, this is the first one. You'll see it right above the gate. So JC just opened this door. We're gonna continue straight. I think I need 2,500. Hold on one second. Yeah. Okay. So the way this map kind of works is you want to go straight and kind of open up like all the way through first, and then widen out just to make it a little easier. Also, as you're going, you're going to want to activate the landing pads just because we will need those for the Easter egg. So grab that and then open this main door right here. Boom. We're going to try and get the dragons and power. That's kind of the goal for the first run, if you will. So we're going to continue straight. We're going to open up this door, which takes us right to the next dragon. You guys will be very familiar with this. So for those of you that have played Horizon Drock, or how, again, I don't know how you pronounce it. I think I'm right. But this is that main area. So this side of the map would be the Easter egg, the Treyarch Easter egg. But this side is the backside, right? So it's the same layout from there, from wherever. But yeah, just know that that's the, that's kind of your perspective. So right here is the first shield part. It's always going to be close by, so that's one of the locations. Again, we're not going to go through all the locations. I don't think that the shield's that important, but I believe it's always going to spawn in this area or in one of these hallways. So that one's done. Next thing we are going to do, let me get some points here. We're going to go up the stairs right here, and if you guys remember the main map, over here is power. We got one more door we have to open for 1250. If Jason wants to grab that. And then over here, so kind of give you perspective, if you go this way, it takes you back to the door. So it's think of it as like 4 areas, kind of side by side, like 4 chunks, if you will. Open this bad boy, keep going straight, and hit power. Perfect. So now you can start getting your perks. So I don't know how many perks you can actually have. We never tested the limit. But later on, we're going to show you guys how to get a free perk. So I would just get your core 4 or however many you can get, and then we'll show you how to get a quick free one as well. So Jason right now is actually going after the last dragon just to continue the Easter egg, if you will. So if we're back at the gate, all you're going to do is instead of going straight, you're going to go left, and it's right in this corner right here. And then just, again, for perspective, this is the room we were just in, like power straight ahead. And then this part opens power as well. Right here is a shield part, and I know that the other one spawns in the room we were just in. So I'm going to open this door, And this door is a nice door because it takes you all the way to the top of the map. We won't really need to be here for quite some time. We still have to do most of the Easter egg to even unlock Pack-a-Punch, which is up there. So for right now, it's nice to have that open, but you can wait on it if you need the points. But as of right now, I doubt you'll need any points specifically. So the other beauty of this map is you can kind of get whatever gun you want. All the guns are pretty good, and we're going to end up Pack-a-Punching them later. You'll also notice that now that we turn on power, these gates open. Don't go in those yet. You only need to go in there for the Easter egg. So, yeah. Just again, killing spree. The one time I'm going to tell you to go on an absolute, utter killing spree. So I think I'm going to pick the KN57. I always like the KN57. All right, guys. First off, I want to thank Jason because he's about to do a lot of training here. But we have pretty much opened everything on the map, so we can start the main Easter egg. So there's a lot of steps to this. The only thing we can't do right now is the fire bow, because the fire bow is the only one that requires souls. But other than that, for the most part, we can do every other step. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to collect the 4 orbs. So there's 4 orbs, each correlates to a bow. But we're going to use these to open up Pack-a-Punch. So boom. There's the first one. So we're back in where we did the second dragon. You know this area. We're going to go through the first teleporter right here. We're going to grab the orb, and then we can leave. This is always going to take you back out to the bridge. Now when looking at the bridge, we're going to go this way and left through this kind of area here back to power. Keep going straight. Boom. And then the orange portal for the fire bow will be over here. See, each portal correlates to an orb, if you will. So here's the next one, and then we're going to do that same path again, but instead of going into power, we're going to go straight on down, and we're going to go to the place where we're going to craft the bows. So just keep on going. In here there's nothing. I've gotten trapped in here a couple of times, so don't bother, but just keep going down. This is going to branch, if you already know the map, this branches back up to where the bow is that we're going to get in a second, but we'll get to that. Let's get the orbs first. Right here is the main room, if you will. This is where you build the 4 bows, but if you go left, right here is the purple orb. Boom, and now we have all 4 orbs. We're going to go back on through. So if you look, that's the area that everyone knows. I'm going to call that main hall, if you will. Take a right, take a left. Right here's the bow, but instead we're going to go up, take a left, keep going straight up. Boom, boom, and now you can place all of the orbs. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's do this next, because we're gonna head down there. So this is, I don't know how you would figure this one out unless someone told you. Again, our guide master actually told us what it is. You have to get that to spell DG4. Each one of these, if you press F on it, it correlates to one. It'll spell out DG4. So there's the G, and here's the D. So that opens. Now right here is the SWAT. The SWAT is a very good gun if you want it. I would wait till later, honestly. Like maybe you'll want Mule Kick, and then you can have the 2 weapons. Or you could just get rid of your KN later. It depends on which one you want to Pack-a-Punch, but I do strongly recommend that gun. In here are all 3 parts of the Ragnaroks. So just grab each one of those, and we're going to build it downstairs in the basement where the bows were. We're not going to do it just yet. I'll point that out. But right now we're going to get rid of our escargot, which is a shame. Actually, because we have so much ammo right now, how about we go through a couple more waves, Jason? Just so we can show off perks. Why not? We might as well get all of our perks now. So we might just keep going till we get like everything we need. So I'm going to take you guys to the perks. So let's get Jugs first, just because. So we're going to go from the bridge. Right, that's the first door, front door. I don't know why I said first door, but that's the front door. We're gonna bear left. Right, here's that room that takes you back to power. Go straight, take a left, and right here is Jugs, right next to the AT tank, or anti-tank thing. So from Jugs, which is right there, we're gonna go grab speed, because why not? We're back in this main room. And it's right in this corner next to where you got the blue orb. Now this one's kind of your choice. You can either get, you don't really need stamina up. You just might want it. just because the map is pretty large. You could get Mule Kick. I would get Mule Kick later, even if the cap is 4. Maybe you can get it with the free Easter egg. But you don't, again, you don't need Mule Kick, but you don't really need speed or stamina either. So I'm going to grab stamina just because I think it's better for what we're accomplishing here. Here's your first Panzer. This one might suck a little bit because we don't have the bows, but worst comes to worst, just grab the bow. We'll show you where that is later. For right now, we're just going to get the kill. I mean, it shouldn't take, it's not that hard. All right, guys. So we're pretty much set. I won't get double tap now just because we don't really need it. In fact, I might pack a punch first, but it's time to start the Easter egg. So if you have done all the dragons, right, you filled all the 3 soul boxes, you should now be able to come over here and grab the bow, the Wrath of the Ancients. So as I said before, we can't do the fire bow right now. The fire bow requires a soul box, couple soul boxes. So we're not going to do that one in this go. We'll wait around. But round 13, we can get a lot done here. So we'll start with the electric bow. If you're looking at Pack-a-Punch, here's the start of the map. All right, go over to here. In here, you will see the wall with the electric whatever. Just shoot it. Grab the arrow. Starting off strong. So if this is where we just grabbed it, we're going to go straight, take a left, and you will see a floating urn and whatever this is. Shoot that bad boy. And it'll talk to you. It'll say return what is scattered. And now we have to find 6 skulls around the map. So the first one, let's just go into this corner right here. Oh, I might be switching those up. So we're going to go back to where we just shot the arrow. We're going to go straight. And it should be on this barrel right here. Just grab it. There's the first one. The second one is right across from the mystery box, right on this barrel. The next one is probably the hardest to see because this church is just so dark. So it's actually right here on the left, right there. I feel like he brightened the map a little bit. It could be wrong, but I felt like this was a lot darker when we did it. So the next one, if you're looking at the urn, this is the one I missed in the beginning. It's not over here. It's right here on the table. Perfect. So from start, we're going to go up. Take a left, go up to double tap. And if you're looking at double tap, it's right here on the sandbags. So now if you go past double tap and you're back in the orb room, just keep going straight. It's going to be right over here. Boom. Then we can head on down. So just for like continuity, if you go down, this is where we just grabbed two ago. And right here's the urns. Okay, so now it's going to say, know my name, gather, and inscribe it. You can write it down, and you can just remember what they are. Heart, horn, stag. So Nikito, or the map guide maker, put out a picture that basically shows it. I'll post it, but basically it's heart, horn, stag. So again, I'll post it, but you just have to activate those in the right order. So just remember the order that he tells you and it'll correlate. If you forget it, what you can do is you can just shoot the thing and it'll give it to you again. Horn, stag. There you go. Heart is this one, so just press F on it. 1. Horn is this one. And stag is this kind of broken one. Right over here. This one. Perfect. So if you do get this wrong, just so you know, run as fast as you can out of the room because it'll blow up and down you. But you can do it again. So, perfect. Now we have the bow. So that's one bow essentially done. But we want to go out and grab the lightning bow. So all you want to do, go up, shoot that, and it should fall down over here. So there's the start of the lightning bow. So now we're going to head up to the top of the map, go past where the urn was, take a left. We're just going to take it all the way up because we have to do the same thing like in the original map. We have to shoot the bows, the bonfires. So here's the first one, kind of outside the map. It's not as far or not as hard as the first game or like the original game, but you do have to still kind of line them up. I think, can I hit that? Damn, I'm 2 for 2 right now, not even E.S.T. The last one might be a little difficult to see. I got to find a good angle for it. Normally we do the soul box first, but let's see if I can hit it just for those of you that don't want to like speed run it, if you will. See, I thought this would be an easier shot, but I guess we have to do the soul box next. So we're going to hold off on the lightning bow. We'll just move on to the wolf bow, which is arguably easier. So for that bow, And what's nice about this, if you haven't noticed, you can hold as many of the arrows as you want. Like one person can hold all 4. Also, if you have an arrow, your friends can do it as well. You don't have to, you're not locked into doing one at a time. So just for reference. But if we're looking at power, all we want to do, go over here, shoot that painting, and you'll see the wolf symbol. So now that you've shot that one, now we just have to activate the paintings in a certain order. You don't shoot them, you just press F on them, and it should make a symbol, like it'll do the wolf symbol. So here's the first one. The second one is actually right across from it over here. Up these stairs, right, boom. So that's 2. So now we're back at the bridge. We're gonna go straight, take a left, go past the bow. Go downstairs, past the bow. I was gonna say keep going, and it's right here. Boom. So that's all 3. So this is a little weird to activate. We're gonna continue from there, come down, and we're gonna go back to the bow room. And you wanna go to the right side, and it'll just explode like that, so that you can grab the actual arrow. And while we're down here, let's craft the Ragnaroks. So once you're back here, we're gonna go over to here, and you will see a flag right there. Shoot that bad boy, and a skull will roll. Then we're gonna pick that bad boy up. Boom. So now we're gonna head back downstairs. We're gonna keep going straight. Again, I'm gonna keep showing you guys because I know this map can be a little confusing. We're gonna go back down to where the altar was, and you will see where you can put the skull, which should be right next to it. Boom. And boom. And then right here, as you can see, is the dog's skull. Just put it there. He will give you a shovel. So now we're going back to spawn. You will see this glowing grave. Activate it, and a hand will spawn with the arrow. Boom. Perfect. So Jason found the last shield part. We're going to head on downstairs, and it's actually right here for us. So we can build it. You're just going to build it next to where the the second dragon was. Again, I don't believe you need the shield, but we're just going to show you that we found it and that the general locations. They don't change much, as you guys know. So this is where you would build it. Now we're kind of stuck. We have to do a soul box. So Jason's going to kill. We could technically do more of the fire bow, but it's actually easier just to unlock Pack-a-Punch now. So instead I'm just gonna kill him now, and then we're gonna head on upstairs back to where the orbs were, and then that centerpiece is now a soul box. So we're gonna fill that soul box. So as you can see, it's like foaming. You could have done this before, but we just weren't thinking, I'm gonna be honest with you. But again, round 14, not that big of a deal. It's fine. We'll just fill this bad boy. Again, you can use your bow. Your bow is disgusting. Just the basic bow does so much damage. All right, we got 1 zombie left, I think. Maybe 2. We're getting there. Sweet. All right. So, we're actually going to go through a round just to get Jason back in. We're going to place the summoning key that we finished. And now if you go up top, you will be able to see that we have unlocked Pack-a-Punch. Now, you could Pack-a-Punch now, but right now we're just focusing on hitting the landing pad. Let's see if I can do this first try. You should by now be able to see the last, can I get it from here? Yeah, there it is. The last, oh, dude, I'm 3 for 3 on those. Oh, oh. So now we can continue on with the lightning bow. So before I get Jason back, let me just finish out the rest of the lightning bow before we start the fire bow. We will have to go through one more round. Actually, Jason, I'm just going to get to that point now, and then just because you can help me with the soul box and you can get some more points if you need to. So right here's the bow. All we're going to do, come over here. We're going to shoot. Boom. And we're going to grab the fuse. We're going to take that fuse. We're going to take a left. Go right. And then right next to a power, right here, you're going to place that fuse. So this opens, and right here, just grab the coil, and then we're going to head back on up to Pack-a-Punch. Right here's the room. This opened up as well when you open that wall with the orb, whatever you call it, the summoner's key. Place the coil right here, and you should be good. Boom. So now we have 3 of the 4 bows pretty much done. We just have to place the arrows. So for the fire bow, if this is where the urn is, we're going to go out here, right where Jugs was. We're going to shoot this right here. Boom. It'll explode, and the orb's going to go somewhere. Oh, Never mind. You grab the arrow thing first. I'm mixing the upgrades and the fucking whatever. But yeah, just grab the arrow. Just like with the main Easter egg in the main game, you have to find the red circles. So that's what this is for. We have to take the wonder fizzes or wonder spheres and shoot these while you're in air. I actually don't even know where all of them are, but we're going to start opening these to unlock the launch pad. Again, you can only do this when you've hit the circles, the landing pads, like that one. So hold down your bow, spend the 500, and boom. So there's the first one. So see how it's on fire? That means that you hit it. Next, we're going to hit the one on the bridge, so do the same thing. Boom. Oh, this is so much easier than the main game. So that's 2. You're going to take this one more time. This one can be a little difficult just because you don't have that much of a window. But there you go. So now all those are done, but now they're soul boxes. So now you have to fill them, which is a little difficult. That can be annoying. But now I'm going to get Jason back in. We're going to fill these soul boxes. And then, yeah, we'll head on to the basement. You know what? Let me place we'll do that now too. Just because I'm trying to put together, like, get as much done in one round as possible. So I'll work on the soul boxes for the fire bow. I'm going to go downstairs, so just follow me here. And we're going to place the 3 arrows that are done. So each one of these turns into a soul box when you place the arrow. So we should have wolf, boom, and boom. The only one we don't have is fire. So Jason's going to fill these. So what's nice, and I'll show you guys, is because you have a bunch in, the game doesn't actually know whether, like, which specific soul to put it in. So if you kill a zombie in the right spot, so hold on, it'll actually split the 2. So it counts for both, which is kind of nice. But Jason's going to work on that. And then I, as well as getting perks, and I'm going to work on the soul boxes for these. Now, at this point, you might want double tap, but honestly, let's focus more on, I might just use the bow for this. These are actually quite easy to fill. Like, they don't take that many souls in the end, which is nice. So that one's done. That's the first one. I think it sounds like Jason might have finished a bow too, but I can't tell. But now we're just going to go fill the 2 up top. Oh, well, that's not good, but psych. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, the bow makes unbelievably quick work of the panzers. And this isn't even an upgraded bow. So Jason just finished that one. I think this one is done as well. Now, obviously, this soul box kind of sucks a little bit. Not the best spot for it. But again, you have your bow, so don't be afraid to use your bow. Yeah, sweet. Okay. So now we'll get the wave down to 1, and then now it's smooth sailing till the end, boys. I'm going to grab the SWAT. This gun's sick. So this will be my 3rd weapon. So there is one more round we're going to have to go through, but it's not that hard. So either way, we're going to come into here. We're going to shoot the fireplace. So that it does that. Grab your max ammo. Press F on it, and it will give you the bow. Or the arrow. So it basically, so once you do that, you can't actually pick up the arrow. We have to go back up to the death ray. Head on up, you will see a giant sun. Or, well, I guess I shouldn't say giant sun, it's a small sun. Jump up and press F with it. F on it. It'll explode, and it'll give you the reforged arrow. So now we can head on downstairs, and we can start upgrading this one. Honestly, Jason, you can kill yours too if you want. I'm going to head down anyway, and then we'll finish up the bows. By the time this one's done, again, smooth sailing till the end, boys. Next round is when we get pretty much everything done. All right, we have finished all of the bows. We've upgraded all of them. We filled all of them with souls. So now we're going to save a zombie, and now we can do like the rest of the Easter egg, essentially. Which bow do we want? Let's go from left to right. We'll start with the void bow. So the next thing we have to do is we have to upgrade all the bows. So yeah, let's start with the void. So first thing we have to do with every single bow is we have to activate it. So what we want to do, Jason, I'm coming up to you. So I would recommend actually doing these steps without using the charge shot, because a lot of the times the charge shot will kill almost like all the zombies. Like this one with the void bow, if I shoot it, it'll kill any zombie on the map no matter where it is. So just like light press it, don't hold it down. So shoot the first one, and it'll make that sound. So you have to make sure you hit the purple orb. That's what I meant to say. I shouldn't say first one, but they correlate, obviously. But now we're going to head back towards spawn, and you will see these purple statues. So here's the first one. Shoot it. Yeah, you're good. So once the purple goes away, you're solid. There's going to be another one over here. And then the last one is back in spawn. It's a little tough to see, but it's in the back. So you have to go up and shoot down on it. Little tedious, but line it up. Boom. So now, the electric... this step's very similar to the main Easter egg. Basically, you have to shoot the... like, when I say main Easter egg, I mean the Treyarch Easter egg. You have to shoot the electric spots in order. There's only 3 of them, though, instead of the 5 or whatever it is. But they're actually in, like, the same places as the first game. So the first one's going to be the clock above the dragon. Ooh. Oh, fuck. See? I might have charge shot that one. Jason, stay away. Shit. No. We'll grab this real fast, and then we'll just save another zombie. But go into the power room right across from the teleporter. Boom. Shoot the telephone. And the last one, we're going to go back into this room. It's going to be this one in the corner right here. So that's the end of, like, the steps for the bow. But at the end of every upgrade step, I should say, like the final upgrade, you have to go back to where you originally got the orb and grab the essence for that orb. So we want to go down into the basement, and I'll show you what I mean. So for Void, we're back in the arrow spot. Like where we upgrade the arrows, go in here, and as you can see, that's the essence. So pick up the essence. And by doing that, we can go up to Pack-a-Punch again, and we can infuse the orb. So this is like the final step of each bow. You want to infuse that orb. So it'll say infuse, and then you're done. Oh, please land on me. You absolute buffoon. Look at that. One and done. Ooh! Oh, you want some too? Ooh! It's so much fun. Let's go grab another bow. Now remember, you can have as many bows as you want. Like you can, well, I guess you can have up to 3 with mule kick, so I shouldn't say all that you want. But you can have 2 bows or 3 bows, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of dangerous. You're not gonna get that many points. But if you're just going for waves, like you're one of those people that go for highest round, then yeah, you can do it that way. But instead, we're gonna bang out the fire bow, and we'll upgrade it. Upgrade the I guess you're technically upgrading the orb, not the bow itself, but you know what I mean. Just like with the last bow, we're gonna go over into this room. We're going to shoot our orb. Now when you look up into the sky, go up to Pack-a-Punch, look up into the sky, you'll see a plane, and the plane will be glowing. You just have to shoot it once. Boom, there we go. It'll fall down. So you're probably wondering, oh, where did it go? Hold to use launch pad. It landed right there. And what that did was the force basically blew out all the torches that were downstairs. So these torches, if you were down here at the beginning, these would be lit up. So now we have to relight them, but you only need specific numbers. If you were to guess, it's 935, 9, oh, 9, 3 is right here, and 5. Boom. Now we go back to power and grab the orb essence. Again, firebow is super easy. I think, well, they're all fairly easy, honestly, but it's fun, you know? It's the beauty of a good Easter egg. Hop on in, grab the essence. We're going to take that orb essence. We're going to head on down and infuse it with the orb. So now on to the lightning bow. Same thing as last time. We're going to head on up. So we're going to shoot the orb. And now we're going to go back up top, and we're going to do the same thing that we did before with the bonfires. But now we have to shoot them so that they have like an electric cloud. I think this is pretty similar to the original. Boom. So now you'll have, now it'll look like that. I'm about to Kobe Bryant this bitch. Oh, not even remotely close. There we go. There we go. So that's all 3 done. And now we have to do the switchboard. Now the switchboard can be a little annoying if you can't tell. Like sometimes you go by the fatter parts, but you just have to turn these dials, right? So when you look at these dials, you're not going by this end, you're going by this end, right? When you turn the dial, it's supposed to be pointing. Like this is where it should be pointing, not this side. So this one needs to be facing up, so the fatter part should be facing down, like that. So that would be up, just so you know. The one under the stairs here, next to where we shot the 3 torch, this is going to be left, so like that. And then the last one is back in spawn. We're going to go over to here, We're going to knock it up. Or I'm sorry, down. The last one was up. So now we're going back straight on through. And we're going to go back to where we got the orb originally and grab the essence. Right here, which is next to speed. Boom. Hit this. Infuse the essence over here. And we're solid. One more. So if you want to get to the basement fast, it's going to cost you some money. But the way you would do it is you would do this. You'd go 500 for that. Go this way. And then back where the torch was, you'll see this giant sewer grate. Now the sewer, again, it's 500 as well. So it can be a little... So it's a little much. But $1,000 to make a walk... I don't know if it's worth it, you know? So last but not least, we have the wolf bow. So we're going to head on over. Shoot it, just like the other 4. And then we're going to go back to spawn. So now that we're back in spawn, we have to shoot 3 graves. The first grave is back here. It's a little hard to see. Ooh. There you go. It should light up like that. That's how you know you hit it. Maybe you have to do a full charge shot. I never really checked. But the next one, go on up. It's going to be to your left. Right here. Yep, right there. Boom. And the next one is right out here. To the back right there. Nice. Now this part could be a little hard to find if you don't know where it is, but we have to go find the skeleton of a dog, essentially. And it's not the one downstairs. You want to go over here. This is kind of missable because you don't really look in this area, but you want to drop down, and it's right here. So you want to interact with it. And the dog will spawn. Now we just have to follow the dog all the way down. So unless it changes, he's going to land all the way over here. This is where he's going to land. So the dog stops here. And then he's going to be like, yo, just right here. Just press F. Just keep pressing F so that this bone spawns. And you're good. So grab the bone. You use the shovel that you get before. That shovel is used for that. So just in case you were wondering what the correlation was. So you should be able to go up the stairs now after doing that step. And the essence should be right here. But for some reason, it didn't spawn for us. Oh, you know why? Because your boy forgot that he has to break the... Yeah, you got to do that. I forgot. Make sure you break these. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Big sad, big sad. But on the bright side, we can get some points. So now you can grab the essence. I made us stupid. So we haven't done the essence yet, but now, I mean, we're kind of in the home stretch, so now it's about time we start showing you guys the free perk, just because I don't feel like buying anymore. So we have to shoot 5 crows. The first crow's right here, back in spawn on top of that little pillar there. Second crow, we're gonna go down back to the jump pad, and you'll see it right here on the left. So now if we're looking at the mystery box location, we're gonna go in here. It's gonna be to the right. So if this was the urn, it's right, boom, right there. Now we're gonna go back to where we got the original bow, and this one's kind of hard to see. It's right on this pillar right here. So there's that one. And the last one, if these are the orb rooms here, it's right here. And you should get, I believe, it's always widows, I guess. But since we're here, we'll put the essence orb there. The orbs will now come together to make one orb. All right. So now this is kind of like a trail, basically, right? So we're going to follow it. I'm going to show you guys all the locations. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to pack a punch my gun just so that we have something, because we are getting towards the end of the map. So let me pack a punch this bad boy. Then we're good to continue on. All right. So we're going to follow it. Hold to fracture orb. Yep. So it goes there. Make sure you keep your eyes on it. The locations don't change as far as I know, and listen, it's pretty big, but you know, you don't want to lose it. So I went straight down. Go, 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 go. Yep. Want to see how my hip firing was? My hip firing is awful. Okay, so now we're kind of at the end. So it's going to go up into here when you shoot it. But we want to grab the flak cannon, bullet, shell, whatever you want to call it. Hold to fire. It'll blow up that. And you'll see it one more time. Shoot it, and it'll go back to I forget if it goes back to where it was or if it goes somewhere else. Yeah, so it does go back to where it was. So now we can interact with it. We're going to destroy that bad boy. And that'll give you the veil device. This is where it gets a little chaotic. I won't lie to you. In fact, this gets chaotic enough where I would say that you might want to do this on a lower round. It's not that hard, but I mean, Jason and I have been doing this a long time, so I don't think it'll be too bad for us. But this could get chaotic. Basically, we have to do the Soul Keeper step from the original. I would say that this is a little bit easier, especially with 2-player. But I'm going to grab this bow instead, just because of the AoE damage. Jason might want the fire one. But we're going to place the veil device. This guy's going to spawn. We're going to follow him to the locations of the stones. There's 4 stones that end up becoming soul boxes. He's going to stop at each of them, and you just want to kill as many zombies as you can until he moves on to the next one. Again, it's not hard. It's just sometimes the areas are a little tight, so you just got to be careful. Best thing you could do is use your Ragnaroks and just throw them down and let that do the work. But again, it could be a little brutal. It could be, the size is not, it's all tight corridors. I don't think there's any that aren't tight corridors now that I think about it. So the first one is kind of back in spawn, or not in spawn, but like right over the bridge. It's right here. We have to get through the wave. But the way I like to play this one is Jason watches that way, I watch this corridor, and then when we just kind of wreck them that way. This is really the only one that you can do like a quote-unquote strategy on, so again, just be prepared. If you have a bow, this probably won't be a problem. So this one's done. We're going to follow it. Now, this next spot might be the worst spot. Again, no great way of doing it. So this next spot is up the stairs and spawn and right here. You could technically both stand here, but I think the better spot is like if I stay here and watch this door while Jason watches the side, because they're just going to beeline this way. So I just got the back side. Jason's got the front side. And then as long as they're close enough, it should reach the soul box. So now he's moving again. That one's kind of the hard one, so the rest should be pretty easy. So this one's another easy one. One just watches this way while the other watches the front. But honestly, with Pack-a-Punch guns, just sit in front and just spray into them. Shouldn't be too difficult. All right, we're moving. So it's going to land right here. Sweet. So we just finished. All right. So let's get it down to 1, Jason, just so we can explain what's about to happen, because this is the boss fight. The big boss, the big kahuna. So this guy's going to go back down to here. So he's going to land and he's just going to pray. We have to go get the gramophone, which is upstairs. You can do this at any time, but the gramophone is actually kind of the main, like, all of it revolves around this gramophone right here in this main room. So just make sure you grab that. Again, you can grab it at any time. We just wait till the end. And then we're going to head on downstairs for the boss. Okay, so here he is. And you'll see that there's a little shock plate. So at this point, you need to have the Ragnaroks. Again, I showed you at the beginning how to grab them. This is kind of a multi-phase boss. The way that this works is you're going to basically shock him. So what's going to end up happening is first you shock him with the Ragnaroks. You place him down on this pad. And then 4 others are going to spawn. You have to basically just wait until it gives you the opportunity to put him down again. The 4 guys, their shields will drop. You have to, each one correlates to a certain bow, essentially. And you just have to hit them once with the bow and it'll rise. And then they'll disappear once you hit all of them. And then this guy kind of becomes free. Then you have to go another time. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to place down your Ragnaroks, and then his orb is going to fall. You have to shoot him very fast. So he's going to go in different locations. You have to get him to land like right here. Hit this button, and he'll die. Now, I'm having particle effect issues for some reason. Again, some maps do that, but hopefully it won't affect it too much. But sometimes you can't see the laser. You just have to know that you have to keep shooting him until he gets to here. If he goes back here, that means you have to do it again. So it is very fast. So the plan here is you want to use the bows to kind of use the AoE damage to kill the zombies and the panzers, and then the other person just blasts the guy and does all the work, essentially, like the actual Easter egg, or boss fight, I should say. The other person is just going to defend. That's really how we're going to do it. So, Jason, whenever you're ready, you head on down, and we should be good to go. I might just buy ammo real fast, just in case. I think we get a max ammo. But let me just buy ammo just in case. So the other thing that helps is that we have 2 of these Ragnaroks. So the more people, the easier it is, I would say. Like, it makes your time go down. Your Ragnaroks do fill up pretty quickly. So again, it's not that much of a... It's not that hard to get it back. Like, you can easily do this solo. The bows do so much damage, even at this wave, that it doesn't really matter. That's why I don't feel like you need the shield to just keep spraying and praying, but... yeah, all right, so this is going to become locked down. You won't be able to leave. I'm going to place my Ragnaroks down next to him. Boom, start lockdown. So right there, as you can see, these are the 4. Each one correlates to something. Jason, you mind being the defense while I do like the... well, I guess I have to kind of work it, but your call. I have to do both. Just stay alive. So now that this is done, we're going to grab this, and now we have to basically wait for our... Ragnaroks to respawn. All players are required to start lockdown. So, Jason, I might need you a little closer. And boom. There we go. So now we're in full lockdown. Now, as you can see, you can't leave. Now, again, don't be afraid to use these. See, no particle effects, which sucks. Grab all those. Again, we're working for Ragnaroks anyway, and we have to wait for this to start sparking again. So, easy peasy. So the hardest part about this is the ending, where you have to kind of push up to here and press the button in time. The last spot, he stays there for quite a bit. It's just if you don't get him to that point, it can be a problem. So just like make sure you have a bow to clear at the end. I truthfully cannot tell.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I feel like this is taking a little longer than before, but...
do you want me to put mine down and see?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you could try. I can't tell if the particle effects have messed up, but... yeah, so it is that the particle effects are out. So, shoot them once, and then the arms should go up. See, as you can see, so I'm just going to go through all these real fast and shoot them all once. So that's 2. Yeah, it kind of sucks that the particle effects aren't registering for us, but there you go. And then this one. Nice. So I'm just going to go back to my void bow because the void bow is sick. And now he's in this form. So this is where it gets a little weird. Jason, you mind picking up your Ragnaroks? Again, I'm going to give it like 2 minutes and then it should be up. But yeah, so next thing that's going to happen is we're going to place it down and he's just going to go into a bunch of places. It usually goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the center, I believe. But I could be wrong. Let me try putting these down just in case. Let's just see what happens. Oh, okay, it does work. So shoot him. Shoot. 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 Where is he? Where is he? Shoot. And then now you want to hit the button. Go, 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 go. Ah, see, I took too long. So when you take that long... oh, wait. Well, maybe. Did I hit it? Oh, no, I got it. So again, the particle effect's not there. I apologize. So that does kind of screw things up, but we've done it. So now what we have to do is we have to charge the field device. So by doing that, it opens this door. Now we're going to take the gramophone, place it here, and now this is going to slowly open. While that's slowly opening, we need to get 75,000 points. Sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's not too bad. So we're going to quickly show you guys how to get an easy 12,000 points. It's actually 11,500. I don't know why that number. Well, 115, obviously, that's why. But now that you've completed the main Easter egg and you've unlocked the viable ending, you can go up to the top just to get us a little bit closer to that 75,000. There will be a dragon flying. And now you should be able to shoot him. And he will eventually drop you 11,000 points. Yep, there you go. There's an easy 11. I don't know how many times you can do it, though. Okay, so it's just the once. But, see, it gets us a little closer. We're so close. So, as you can see, this is the door that opened for 75,000. Just need, like, 1 more kill. 2 more. Oh, no. We've done it. Honestly, that's one of the most fun Easter eggs I've done in a while. Easy, not too hard. This is I'm going to say it. This is my favorite map so far that we've done. And we've done a couple hundred maps now. So, again, great job, Jason. Good shit. Phenomenal Easter egg. That's all I have to say. Good job, Jason.